tell you a little story. Once upon a time, when I was a young boy, I once dreamed of being a fun kind of person. Someone who looked up at the stars, gazed around, saw the world in a different way.
Yeah, this has all been a really big...
Helped other people. Made a difference in the world. Those days are long gone. Saw the world in a different way. I always really wanted to be somebody, but I didn't know who that somebody would be. I had spent enough days of mine struggling in the desert. I don't know why, but that's just what I like to do.
I remembered when I was a young boy, I really liked to take care of cats and live with cats and train kitties. I really enjoyed doing that as a small child.
cat food and,
I loved cats so much, I couldn't get enough of them.
ooh, boy, kitty, I love them kitties.
Saw the world in a different way. I finally came to the realization
I love the kitties.
that
And
somebody
everything else from here on out is just,
I used to get in trouble with the law a lot, and it really started to get to me. It really started to drag me down. I like to stay on top of things, but the more I got involved with the more problems I received from the government, the less I wanted to do with society. I moved in with my mother, and after being with her for quite some time, I realized what I wanted to do. Given the hard situation and the circumstances of the current society, I realized I wanted to do something different. Working with animals sure intrigues me, and I decided that I would step into that direction, and I would go that route, and I would treat the animals with love, care, and respect. Once upon a time, a long time ago, I had a dream. I wanted to be somebody. I want to be somebody. No, but I really wanted to be someone. The more I thought about it, the more I thought, I really could do more. I've always been one to set aside my problems and focus on what feels good to me. I've never been one much to look at everything negatively. I would prefer to see things from a more positive point of view. So the next time you're thinking, maybe you should get out, maybe you should.
Little ones, let's gather up for some practice. Come on, that's it, right here. Easy does it. Inside you go. Good job. All right, training run's about to start. Stay close and follow me.
I've spent many of my days traveling across the desert. There wasn't many parts of the desert that I hadn't seen. I traversed from here to there, to everywhere.
17 years I spent wandering around. Then, one day, I had a realization that came to me.
An epiphany, you could say.
I realized I want to work with animals.
I left. I traversed from here to there, to everywhere.
17 years I spent wandering around. Came to me.
Then, one day, I had a realization that came to me. An epiphany, you could say. I realized I want to work with animals.
I left. I went on a journey, and I looked around the whole countryside, up and down, all around, on my way to go visit my mom on the East Coast.
Some realizations. Little did I know my life was about to change. Little did I know the world for me was not going to be the same after all.
Ever since I started doing this, it's really changed my life. I just can't believe how good it feels to be involved with something real.
Hey Mom, I'm heading out now. Got a full day of training cats ahead of me. I'll be back this evening. Love you. Bye.
We're really trying to start a revolution here, so that's what we're talking about mostly when we get into talking about this cat training.
These little ones might look like everyday house cat kittens, but take a closer look. Big paws, streaked coats, and that black tip tail. They're only a few weeks old right now. As they grow, their spots will fade, their legs will lengthen, and the playful meows will...
So that's what we're talking about mostly when we get into talking about this cat training. The important thing to remember is that when you're training the cats, you need to be really careful with what you say to them, because you want them to work with you in these kinds of projects, and if you don't say the right things, they just might not want to work with you. So that's very important, actually, for anyone who's trying to get into this kind of thing. And I do offer courses, by the way, on the side. Those are $5.99 an hour, so they're really in-depth, though, and we will even train your cats for you. Like, if you wanted to train your cats, or someone else did, we could actually train the cats for you, and you won't have to train them at all. So you really just you drop them off, and that's it. You get them back. Ninja cat. Yeah, it is much better to bring them if you are planning to do this, something like this. It is much better to bring them. It is much better to bring them when they are a little bit younger, maybe 6 to 8 weeks. 6 to 8 weeks. We recommend 6 to 8 weeks. We realize that is a little young, but we find it works best for the ninja training, and that is what we do here. So
I tell them it's built entirely on respect. We work at their pace and reward every small success. We use gentle handling and positive reinforcement, just soft voices and treats like this. Group 7, front and center. Today we're running Group 7 tactical maneuvers focused on escaping danger. We'll work on coordinated movement, concealment, and scatter protocols. On my mark, formation delta. Move, slide on.
Yeah, we're probably going to just keep doing this for as long as I can think of, actually. Things are going really well. Our market is building, and things are going great, and we'll probably just keep doing this. Ninja training for the win, you know?
what can I say? This is probably one of the funnest things I've ever done, and I love the kitties, you know. I love the kitties.
Cat training
and everything else from here on out is just
the cats are really going to
cat
want
food and,
to
you know,
train the right kinds of things.
meow meows.
On my best behavior, I get a lot of respect for training cats, ninja cats, especially ones that can rob armored trucks and pull off different acts of money making. That's why folks take me seriously. Quiet paws, clean jobs, and a treat at the end.
Ninja Kittens, eyes up. This line here is the front door. We'll slip in when it opens for a customer. Quiet paws only. From the vent above, you two drop in and cut the camera, clean and fast. While the guard is watching you being adorable, Black Mask grabs.
Here we go.
This little one is the collateral we talked over.
A ninja kitten, huh? That's a first for me.
She comes with stealth, cuddles, and a quiet purr. Along with her, you get the whole...
We just are very appreciative of all the feedback and everybody from all of this. Thank you so much, everybody.
I've reviewed the evidence and the statements. It appears we've had a misunderstanding. This court finds the defendants not guilty. They are listed as members of Group 7, which exempts them from any penalties.
People do ask about the legalities behind it, but I don't think that they have anything against the cats doing any of these things in the law, so I guess they'll have to change the laws or something. I'm sure eventually they will catch on, but...
All right, let's see here. Well, this is interesting. According to the record, you're members of Group 7. That status means all charges are null and void. Case dismissed, you're free to go.